this raft of union organizing, unlike anything that we've really seen in, I think it's fair to say, decades. The NLRB showing the union elections won by mid-year. You can see that spike there in 2022. It's been about 20 years since we've seen this. What do you think's going on here?
It ain't hard to tell you, to figure out. Workers are working, in many instances, longer hours for lower wages, and with inflation, they're falling further and further behind. You want to know what's going on? In the last 49 years, real wages today are lower than they were 49 years ago, despite an increase in productivity. Almost all of the new income and wealth is going to the people on top. And what working people are saying, excuse me, I can't afford to buy a house, I can't afford to send my kids to college, and yet during the pandemic, the billionaire class saw a $2 trillion increase in their wealth. That's what's going on. People are standing up, fighting back. We've been involved in many of these strikes. We're involved in this railroad situation right now, where you're seeing the most ugly type of corporate greed imaginable. Railroads, 5 major railroads, made $20 billion in profits last year. Meanwhile, for the last 6 years, they laid off a third of their workforce. And when workers get sick and they have to stay home, they are in a position to lose their jobs. So what you're seeing right now are workers saying enough is enough. You know, you guys on top, you can't have it all. We need an economy that works for all of us. Unions are one vehicle that help people get decent wages and working conditions.
You know, I have to say, as someone who, covers this kind of stuff, it came as news to me that railroad workers don't get sick days. I think it came as news to the President of the United States. Hopefully that's going to change. We're going to see if they're going to ratify this new contract, but that appears to be one of the changes.